Hey everyone, patscosplay here. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make the Iron Spider web shooter. And before we get started, I've actually created a template for this, which you guys can purchase. The link is in the description below. It's very inexpensive, only $3 Canadian. And with that, you'll be able to build this exact web shooter for yourself. With all that said, let's get into today's video.
Alright, to start off, these are the materials that you will need. After that, we're going to transfer the template onto the 5mm EVA foam. After that, you're going to want to cut up the design to add in the details on the pattern. This will take quite a few cuts to get the entire pattern transferred onto it. This is to ensure that no mistakes or guesswork will be made at the cut process. After that, we're going to move on to the cut process. For the main body, cut at a 45-degree angle. The rest, you want to just do a straight cut. All the black pieces that you see are 1mm foam. Just cutting out all the detail pieces and placing them all in the area where they are going to go, test fitting it to make sure that it fits. Here I'm just doing a very light cut so that you can use a heat gun to open up the cuts to allow for more detail in the foam. Then I'm just going to be attaching all the little detail pieces with some super glue. You can use any type of glue that you want. I just have super glue because I like working with super glue. After that, I used magnets. You can use Velcro. I just happen to have magnets on hand, so I attached those using the same super glue on both sides and let that dry. After that, I used Flex Seal. You can use Plasti Dip, wood glue. There's a lot of different sealants that you can use. Dollar store paints as always because I'm just cheap that way. For the amount of coats for paint, you're going to want to use about 3 coats for every single color. The one that you can only do 1 or 2 on is black. Since it's already black in those areas, you don't really need to redo it that many times. Use very fine brushes to get all the detail spots, and this is what it looks like when you do not and do put in the extra black in the cut slots. You don't have to do it, but I just did it, and I think it looks a little bit better. Use a very fine brush if you are going to use it, and just go right in all of the little cracks. And that's it.
Alright, and just like that, you should have yourself some Iron Spider web shooters. By following the template, they should look something like this. Everything is just really cheap materials. It's dollar store paints, some leak seal. You can also use Plasti Dip, wood glue. There's a lot of materials that you can use for sealing them. This is with no sort of coating on it. I might throw like a clear, just like a plain clear coat onto it, nothing shiny, because it already has some really good shine to it. On this side, it covers it up decently. I just have to honestly move it around to get the costume in the right spot to hide beneath it. But if you really want to hide that thing, you can just make this part a little bit bigger. But for me, it doesn't really bother me that much because once you're doing that anyways, you only want a little bit showing. It really just adds to the costume overall. Like, it really just gives it like an extra layer to it. Really freaking cool. Alright, but that is going to wrap up today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you leave this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button for more videos all related to cosplay. You can click any of these videos here for more cosplay tutorials. These do not have patterns just yet, but in the future, I will be making everything with a template. But as always, thank you guys for watching and have a good day. Later.